If I was to summarise the impact of Trustpilot, I would say it's a gift, because it keeps us honest. So one of the phrases that I have in the business is that the best service is no service. It should just work.
Yeah.
And so therefore the best service is the most profitable service. So you can look at that on so many different levels, that if a customer is unsure of something and feels the need to ring us to ask, I've got to pay someone to answer the phone. So therefore that's costing me more money. The customer that just goes online, places an order, picks a time slot, it arrives in that time slot with all the correspondence and communication to the customer in the interim, that they can track it all online. The drivers deliver it. The drivers are amazing. And the customer thinks it's absolutely wonderful, and then they leave. That's the perfect order, because that customer's had a brilliant experience. They created some magic in the moments that matter, which means the customer is more likely to repeat, more likely to recommend us, more likely to trust us. And actually they've gone, if you like, I always talk about it as going down the water slide with fairy liquid on it, just super smooth for everybody involved. And the insights and the ability to pull the information out of what customers are saying is invaluable to us as an organisation. There's no doubt about that.
So 1 million reviews is a lot of data, right? So congratulations, first of all. That's an incredible milestone. How does that feedback loop actually change things on the ground?
We have a team, it's called Team 4.9, not rocket science. It does what it says on the tin. And they review every single Trustpilot review manually that is not a 5. And then we work all that through. We work that into why, and we go back all the way through to see what we can fix. And that goes all the way back through the supply chain into manufacturers. A lot of the problems that we get on Trustpilot reviews on 1 to 4s, it's often the first time we've heard about it. It might be something that you bought 18 months ago, and it's failed, and the manufacturer's service visit has let you down. So we'll then step in and we take that as our responsibility as well. But interestingly, I think you can learn as much from what you do well as from what you get wrong.
Right.
So the team also analysed the 5-star reviews as well, to say, well, what can we do more of?
Digital landscape is shifting fast. What is your take on the role of this human trust in this kind of increasingly automated and AI kind of driven market?
I think AI is incredibly exciting in terms of how it's going to help people. And the reason for that is it will be much more truth-based than sentiment-based. So we all have ideas of brands, and which brands you can trust and which brands you can't trust. And if we're doing things ever better for customers, we'll have a long and bright, happy future.